Okay, so I thought I'd do just a little bit of the steel wool highlighting, just so you can see it goes from this stage to that dry brush really super quick and easy. This is dry enough, I think, to go ahead and do it. When you have this kind of rock, it's really easy to do because it's got some flat surfaces, but this flat surface has a lot of detail. And when it's at this stage, it's a pretty even, I mean, it's got variation tone, but it's hard to see all the detail, right? Because it's, just that tones hasn't, we need this to dry brush to really get it to pop. So it's super simple, like, right? And I'm being really a very light touch here, okay? But what it does is it just catches the ridges and the detail that are, part of these rock molds. All these rock molds are ones I've had for years and years. I made a few, but most of these are from Bragdon Enterprises. Can't say enough about the work and products that Joel puts out. They're amazing. I mean, I've had some of these rock molds for 15 years, and I haven't always treated them with love and respect, and they've held up amazingly. This is the third layout that they have done rock castings for, the Hangman Creek and another, and now the Shasta and Northern. So probably have a dozen or so. So now that's it. I think you can see it pretty well, but man, in person it looks pretty darn cool. Again, I'm trying not to do too much. You can always go back and add a little back in, but dry brushing, it should be really subtle. I'm not subtle, so I have to be really careful doing this stuff. And again, you're doing sun, down, edges, how this line hit it. Now, when you're up close, it's sometimes you're like, ah, man, but when you're a couple feet away and you've got a big area that you've done this on, it looks nuts. I mean, it really makes a huge difference. And I basically apply the same exact process as I do when I do buildings and dioramas, dry brush, weather, different tones, right? You just do it to, works just as well for scenery. So here's some cool rock. Got some great strap, got this nice edges. And just, man, it just makes it jump, really makes it stand out. Now I really need to let this dry, because if I need to adjust color tomorrow a little bit, I need to wait, because I don't want to go back and have to adjust color, right? So there I wiped off a little too much. I got a little bit of this loose, some of the hydrocal that I sprinkled down, not adhering, but that's super easy to fix. So I'm gonna try not to do too much more, but like I said, super fun, quick results. But boy, just a couple steps at dry brushing, adding some accent tones, the yellow ochre, or maybe that burnt sienna, which is I think I said raw earlier, but it's burnt sienna. It's really a very almost bright adobe-like color, but if you wash it down enough, it really will just leave an accent, and it looks super cool, right? All right, I appreciate you guys watching me with doing my mad scientist scenery stuff, but I could do this stuff all day long. I never get tired of doing it.